Guys, we're doing an enchanted garden with fairy lights tablescape today. I promise it's really easy and something you can do. Stay tuned to see exactly how I put it together. Now, if you watched some of my other video tutorials, you might have remembered seeing that wicker peekaboo thing. It's from your local craft store. You'll need one of those, but any oval type thing will work. I have some moss runner that I picked up, as well as some fake moss covered rocks, a little dragon, 2 packs of fairy lights, and 2 of these wicker vine spheres, as well as coordinating napkin rings. Don't worry if you caught everything or not. I've got a link down below where you can get all the details. Now, essentially, this moss runner I picked up at the store. It's pretty thin. I just roll it down the table. Simple, easy. Next part, put your peekaboo wicker thing, I still haven't decided what it's called, on your table. And essentially what we're going to do is we are going to string 2 sets of fairy lights in there with the bases at the bottom. Now, I got these on Amazon. Don't worry, like I said, the link is down below for all of the materials you'll need. But I'm using 2 sets of fairy lights because what I'm doing is I'm using 2 sets starting from the middle and letting them sprawl out in either direction. So set 1 is the demo, and it'll be for the right hand side of the table. Now I'm wrapping it loosely around up and then also back down. Yes, these do tangle a little bit and you feel like you're going to break them, but they're actually pretty sturdy. So essentially what you can see here is 1 set being wrapped down, and I just let the extra hang off to the side. Now, for the sake of time purposes, I put this on super speed and just did the other one, but you can see with the different settings that the 2 sets are mixed in together. Now, we have a little beeper, so it'll be easier to change the setting later, but I'm just showing you where the 2 sets are. So, green moss covered rocks, again, came from my local craft store, so easy to find. And I'm essentially just layering them up to my liking inside. This will be for our little dragon to sit on. Now, I wish I could tell you where I got the dragon, but I can't because I got it when I was like 5 at a Renaissance fair and my parents kept it. But any little dragon toy, what figurine, whatever you are interested in would look great in here. I like to work from the center out, so that's what I did. Now you can tell that I'm wedging some of the extra rocks in underneath this. And again, if you watch the other tablescape with this, the same setup in the center at least, you'll know that this thing is a little wobbly. So these rocks kind of wedge it in to make it less prone to wobbling, let's say. Now, I did put out some LED candles if you need them instead of fairy lights, because this would work with them. But I really wanted to use fairy lights because fairy lights, guys. So you can see the extra part of this, one of the strands here, and essentially what I'm doing is I'm just kind of wrapping it around loosely, like no rhyme or reason, to my grapevine sphere, and I'm making sure that I have enough so that it reaches the end of the table. So make sure you kind of lay it out first before you commit, let's say. And this will vary depending on what size table you have, but 2 strands of fairy lights should be more than enough for any table. Now what I'm doing is I'm using some of my extra moss covered rocks, and I'm just kind of making little gatherings for the fairy lights to kind of wrap around and through on the rest of my runner. If you're not interested in it, obviously it's your table. Don't put them on there. I won't be mad, but just finesse them, play with them how you like them, rearrange them. For the sake of this video, I just kind of cut it down because I would sit there playing with them for hours. Ta-da! A lint roller is absolutely needed when you're done if you're using these moss covered rocks, even if they're fake ones like the ones I'm using, because they get everywhere. But a lint roller will save you some time. Now, I found these really like perfectly matching grapevine napkin rings online. I'll link down below where I got them. They were super cheap, but that's all you need, and some nice napkins, and you're done. So I hope you guys enjoyed this tablescape as much as I did. Enchanted Garden anything is great, but Enchanted Garden with fairy lights is amazeballs as far as I'm concerned. Not only is this tablescape really easy to do, but it looks so unique and looks like something out of Pinterest, and you can do it on your own table. It is awesome. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to like, subscribe so you can check out more content as I release it from my 2017 Tablescape Challenge. And let me know in the comments down below what I should do with the fairy lights next, because I want to use these. They are so great and so many settings. I can't wait to do more with them, and I'd love to hear what you guys think I should do too.